Hey, we are here in Montour Trail. This is our parking spot, and I've put my car here. And this is my first time in the trail, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna be starting my bike ride roughly around like a 7 a.m. It's a good weather here, going all the way up to 90 degrees, and it's a Sunday morning. Hope this day will be turning out great. But I'm gonna just go to the beginning of the trail, to just get started. Let's see. When I came here, I thought oh my God, this was a narrow parking thing for cars. Okay, here is how this trail looks, and then Montour .8 assembled, and then it goes to Clareton, and then end of like a 46.6 miles. Oh, that'd be incredible, right? It's my first time ever to try this. Hope I can make it to the end. And here it says like welcome note, rail to trail, all the blah blah blah. Of course we should donate. I'm gonna start recording a little bit, and then I'll stop recording, and then I'll record all the way towards my journey. Now I'm gonna start my workout app. What is this? Outdoor cycle started on the watch, and I also have another app for ride, which I always start. There you go. I'm starting the ride. Oh hey, let's get started. And if you see some welcome notes again, here's my car park, here's the start of the trail. Okay, I think the beginning looks to be some cement roads, and they have good toilets, water toilets everywhere, so it's not be a big problem. They started this. This GoPro is a battery draining machine. I just the first time using this. Oh, now we are going into the roads. That's smoother now. Great. I saw another man just park the car and walk. I'd be thinking could walk all 50 miles maybe. It is getting, it is cold, but it's not very cold. Can manage this. But I'm very excited as the day moves on towards like 70 at 11 a.m. and then all the way 90. Today I didn't start my day with a breakfast, and that's okay. Feeling a lot fuller this morning. Yeah. I feel this is going to be an awesome trail. in a very quiet Sunday morning. Some shoring. Starting the ride around 7 o'clock, 7:10ish. here, 12.5. Trails here are so rugged. Seen some maybe paths for cars. Okay. I'm still curious where the panhandle connected happening. Feels so smooth with the downhill, you know. I think I can crash through some miles. It's so good. And then pass through. We're gonna take maybe 23 miles rough, because that will be a midpoint. Now we are on the 14th mile, Montour Trail. Good. This is the point that I was curious where it's in the trail. It's roughly 17 miles from the stop. We have the panhandle connector. If people want to go to that trail, it's a beautiful trail. I've been there. You could do like a 60-mile stretch up and down. Whew. I'm here roughly around midpoint. I see a nice place for some break. I feel my energy is good. Okay, starting my lap 2, or I would call myself as my second phase of my ride. After a break from this area, I'm in the midpoint. I do have like 20 more miles to go to the end of the trail, but looking at the map, I feel very good. And then day is not too bad. I know the sun is up. It's okay. Not too hot, but it's gonna get very hot. I hope I don't get like fried or burned. But this place looks to be cruising along on my 28th mile. On your left. Downhill so far, and then passing this pass through. It's so cool. It's a bridge. It's been wonderful so far. The tunnels are making me a little. Sometimes it's too dark. I'm glad that you have the nice road in the tunnel. There's a small bridge again. Nice. Have 3 small bridges. Good energy. Nice trail so far. Man, this is so good. The roads are built here, but I've been constantly doing the uphill. I'm roughly on my 32nd mile from the starting point. I think I came a long way through, and I just have 10 more miles to go to the end of the trail. I have to also say I slipped. It's not a big accident, but it's okay. My feet is slightly cut. Hope I will manage. Well, I've been figuring out for a little bit where this trail is taking me towards the end. Looks like some 3 miles before. Here is the Montour Trail ahead. Okay, so 3 miles before the trail stopped, and then I was wondering, I took a road, and it asked me to take the road, which I'm trying to do right now. But the signs are not so very clear. I'm hoping this right should be it. maybe not. It's tough parking. You know, I don't. This is probably it, okay? This trail is so crazy, and I don't think at 45 and a half mile nobody cares to cut the trees. I think I'm only half more miles to the end of the trail. I thought I would be the only person around here, but I'm very, very glad to see some few people walking. Not sure if they're safe, but see nice people too, so gonna be very close to the end of trail. Am I seeing the ray of light yet? I don't know. Turn this up. 46. What? 46. Done. 46. Done. There's a parking spot or a bench. Here it says 46 miles. That's the max of this trail, and I am here on July month, finishing my bucket list trail. But wow, I gotta get back, man. That's more important. Hopefully, I mean, oh, this would be probably the end trail point. Yep, I would think so. Crossing Montour. Oh, nice. There is a bench, trees. I'm gonna rest here for a bit here. Well, this is the time I would call maybe a tipping point. I missed the route and then circle for 3 miles, which is so cool in this warm weather. Actually, my body is so crazy dehydrated. Hey guys, heading back, walked 35 miles and then started to slack, very tired, exhausted, and then finished all my water, so I was really going down. I pushed myself another 7 miles. I found an ice cream shop. Oh my goodness, that's savory. Hydrated myself, got some thing packed, head back to the trail. I've been riding about 2 miles, so 3 miles from there. Feeling good. I may take a break where I had a break in the morning to get myself cleaned up. Oh my goodness. Heading back, 8 more miles to go. That also means I've been riding more than 90 miles today. You guys remember this tunnel? Love it. It was so good in the morning, but I'm kind of totally broken. Body is not giving up because I'm determined to finish the 100 miles challenge with my PR Max. Unfortunately, my stupid watch died. Almost to the end of the trail or beginning of the trail, as I can see the car right there. Wow. I started at 7, now the time is around 6. I finished the whole trail up and down, 47 up, 47 down. Oh, I gotta go to my car, charge all my devices maybe. I will see if I can wrap up the 100 miles. My clock is not showing that I got 100 miles in. Hey, happy news. I'm on 99.2, which means when I'm closing this, I'm done with 100 miles. Oh my god, holy fuck. That's my biking PR. And this happened on June 22nd, Sunday. It is around 7:30 p.m. I did charge my GoPro a little bit on the car, so I'm going to let it run and allow it to capture my final moments. Woohoo! Let's see if the GoPro can hold on to it, huh? Trying to put my cylinders. Shade is helping me a little bit. Man, I've been in the bike for 9 hours today. Started at 7 a.m.